Yes, you can swear in your marketing content. I hereby officially give you permission with some caveats, which I'll get to in a minute. I was having this conversation with a client just yesterday because we're talking about, his bio and what's going on his website, and he's swearing left and right throughout the whole conversation, and then tells me he doesn't want any swear words on his marketing content. And I was like, but A, I hear you swear like a lot. And B, it's again, something else we had established is that at this point, he is his brand. It's not a larger company with a whole lot of other people behind it. It's him. He is the brand. And so if he's more comfortable swearing, he's probably more comfortable with people who are comfortable with swearing. And again, I know there's, especially in person, there's a little bit of a testing the waters, making sure that someone is comfortable with it. I know he was swearing with me because we had previously established that I'm fine with it. And it can get a little tricky in your marketing content when you can't gauge that. But the reason I think you're open, because again, if someone is gonna work with you, you want them to have that same experience working with you that they get on your website, on your social media, in your videos. So if you're going to be swearing a lot, maybe put that up front. And it's okay that some people will be turned off by it because those people probably not your ideal clients anyway. And I think more people, and especially this happens all the time in marketing, people are so afraid of the people who get turned off by it that they forget about the people who will be attracted to it, because the people who are also the type to swear a lot will be attracted to that. They will find it very refreshing because they never see that in marketing content. No one puts that out there. So when someone finally puts that out there, they go, oh, I like this person. I want to learn more. I might want to have a conversation with this person. So there are, like I said, there are some caveats to whether or not you can swear in your marketing content. First and foremost is know your audience. If you know that your audience is not going to be okay with it, then maybe hold off and don't swear. Second one is don't overuse it. I know that when we swear, we tend to use it for emphasis, but we also tend to fall into the trap of overusing it, and then it loses its effectiveness. It doesn't emphasize anything. It's just another word that we're throwing around. So use it carefully. And if you overuse it in your marketing content, that could turn off some people who might not mind seeing it a few times. But if it's like every other word, then they're gonna go, okay, and click away. I would recommend no more than 3 or 4 times in a piece of content, because you don't want to do it too few times either. If you only swear once or twice in a piece of content, it's really going to draw attention to that one sentence, which might be what you're looking for. If you really want people to sit up and pay attention to this one sentence, then maybe inserting a 4-letter word in there is the way to go. By all means, go ahead and do that. But I think using it 3 to 4 times throughout a piece of content, a long form, like 500 to 1,000 words kind of content, can be a great way to introduce yourself as someone who likes to throw those words around. But again, if you know your audience, and again, read the room on your website is fine. One-on-one meetings is fine. If you're trying to attract people who you're going to give a presentation, you're going to talk to them in a boardroom, maybe that's not the time or place for it, right? So read the room and realize that yes, there is a time and a place. There's a way to do it right, and there's a way to not do it right. You might want to try dipping your toes in the water. Maybe don't go straight for the F-bomb. Maybe go for something more like crap or crud or something like that. That's I don't know, a less offensive swear word. Start small, maybe work your way up to the F-bomb. So that is my a tip for you today, is that in certain parameters, you do have permission to swear in your marketing content.